erotic fantasies that women have. Today, I start a series of videos that has the subject erotic fantasies that most women have, as the studies and the psychological surveys show. The woman is a mystery for most people. The fantasies of a woman are an even deeper mystery for most people. I'll reveal you mysterious fantasies that are inside woman's mind, like to be dominated or to dominate, romanticism and tenderness, forbidden places or forbidden persons, and other amazing fantasies that help you to discover better the woman's mind, soul, and body. When love goes wrong, nothing goes right. Isn't it so? When love goes wrong, Alice is the key of your relationship. Hello everybody, my name is Alice and I am dating and relationship coach. This channel is all about helping you to build great sensual relationships so you can grow happy together with your partner. If you want to make your love life the best part of your life, hit the subscribe button, like and share this video to people who might need it. Please watch this video till the end because I'll reveal you some powerful psychological tips and really practical step-by-step suggestions about how to fulfill your partner's fantasies, about how to put in real life some of these erotic fantasies. Be careful, use these tips only if you really want your partner for a long-term relationship or if you want to marry that person, because if you use my techniques, your partner will obsess over you. So, without further ado, let's dive into our today's topic. Erotic fantasies that are inside a woman's mind. One of the most important erotic fantasy of a woman is the domination fantasy. This domination fantasy has two important sides. The woman in her fantasy would like to be dominated by her partner, generally to be dominated by a strong man, or to be the dominatrix or femdom, which means that in this case the woman takes the dominant role. She is the one that dominates her partner. Let's develop the first side of domination fantasy. Wow! 70% of women fantasize about how it is to be dominated by their partner or by a powerful man. A powerful man for a woman generally means a man that is strong and beautiful physically speaking, but also strong mentally, emotionally, financially. That strong man that can protect the woman. The surveys and studies done by psychologists have shown that most women fantasize about how a powerful man dominates them, force them tenderly to have intimate relationships. But the levels of dominations are different from a woman to another. Some women like to be dominated at a very light intensity, others at a medium intensity. And this light to medium intensity is called vanilla domination. And most women fantasize about this vanilla domination. Other women fantasize about hard, really hard domination, and this is called BDSB, which means bondage, discipline, sadism, masochism. The DNS have also been taken for dominance and submission. Everybody is free to fantasize about what he or she wants. Everybody is free to do in intimacy whatever he or she wants, as long as it is consented to by the people involved in the act. I'm not here to judge. Do you have erotic fantasies? Why do you think that we all have erotic fantasies? The psychologists have found that one possible answer to this question could be that in our imagination, in our fantasies, we solve the problems the way we want. In our fantasies, we live the life we want, as we want, when we want, with the person that we want. In real life situations don't always end up the way we imagined. the way we want it. In real life, we cannot control other people's way of acting. We cannot control 100% the evolution of things exactly how we imagined, exactly how we want it. But in our imagination, and especially in our fantasies, we are the boss. We control the evolution of things exactly the way we want. We fantasize exactly the beginning, the middle, and the end of a situation, exactly the way we want that situation to happen, with exactly the person that we fantasize about. I would like to make a disclaimer. I cannot make a generalization about all women's erotic fantasies, because every woman and every being is different and special, and what is valid for one woman may not be valid for another woman. Of course, there are many other fantasies that women have that I could not cover here, but I'll speak about them in my future videos, so keep watching my channel. There are even some women that don't have neither the fantasy to be dominated, neither the fantasy to dominate her partner. But the domination fantasy that I present you here in this video is one of the most encountered fantasy according to the studies and surveys done by sexologists and psychologists. If you or your partner have this domination fantasy, you are perfectly normal, and it's okay to leave this fantasy inside of your mind. Sometimes, if you leave this fantasy inside of your mind, it may help you to have a better performance during your intimacy. Or it can rebalance your life by rebalancing the strength and the weakness of the human nature. So, we can leave our fantasies only inside of our minds, or we can speak about our erotic fantasies with our partner, with our lover, with the one that we are married to. And we can transform our fantasies into realities. Do you speak about your erotic fantasies with your partner? Do you ask your partner about his or her fantasy in intimacy? Please post your answers in the comment section below. But please remember that I really encourage you to talk with your partner about your erotic fantasies. One evening while you are talking, while you are in a relaxed mood, ask your partner about his or her erotic fantasies, about what he or she never tried before, but about what he or she would really like to experience. Opening your soul and mind in front of your partner, opening his or her soul and mind in front of you, this will make your relationship even stronger than it was before. Because it creates an emotional intimacy, it rebuilds the trust. If you tell to your partner about your fantasies and he or she reciprocates your action, if you listen to your partner's erotic fantasies and you do not judge him or her for having these fantasies, your partner will love you more, will trust you more. Listen carefully to your partner, ask questions, be truly interested in what he or she is telling you. Encourage your partner to show you his or her vulnerabilities. Do never judge your partner for his or her erotic fantasies, and your partner will trust you more and will love you more. If you share each other's erotic fantasies, you open a really beautiful gate into your relationship, because what it was only in your mind, now it's known by each other. What it was forbidden, maybe even shamefulness, now it's known. It's not anymore forbidden, it's not shamefulness. After listening to each other's erotic fantasies, it is better for you to be honest and to say to your partner, I would like to try to put in practice your fantasy. If you really feel that you can fulfill his or her fantasy, or I'm sorry, but I cannot fulfill your fantasy right now, but maybe I'll change my mind in the future, or wow, I love your fantasies in intimacy. When do we start to put them in practice? Never judge your partner for his or her fantasies in intimacy, because they will never trust to tell you other secrets they will have. But in the same time, please be honest and say if you can or you'll try it or you cannot fulfill their erotic fantasies. This video is about women's fantasies, and the anthropologists and the psychologists have shown us that the erotic fantasies of women appeared and exist in women's mind because for centuries in the past history the woman did not have the right to manifest erotic desire. The woman did not have the right to feel pleasure. The culture, the religion, the education inside her family in the past prohibited, forbade the woman to manifest erotic desire, forbade the woman to feel pleasure. In the past, the woman's pleasure while being in the intimacy was constantly repressed, suppressed. In the past, men married the pure, the innocent wife which did not have erotic desires, which did not want pleasure in intimacy. He married disobedient wife type, but the husband went to courtesans, to prostitutes, to find his own physical pleasure. The married woman that dared to feel the desire for intimate relationships, the women who dared to feel pleasure while being in an intimate relationship, these women were blamed, were judged, even demonized. So, the woman's mind, in order not to get crazy, found this way to keep her sanity, her mental health, by having the erotic fantasies. At the surface, the woman was saint, like the society, like her husband, like the religion wanted her to be. But inside her mind, she could have the wildest erotic fantasies, because no one will know about these fantasies. Now, specifically speaking about the domination fantasy, a woman may have this fantasy to be dominated by her partner or by a powerful man because it's in our DNA. It's in a woman's DNA to be sensitive, loving, feminine, and to let the man be the power, be the strength, be mentally, emotionally, and physically stronger than her. The sexual dimorphism shows very clearly that women are different than men. Not superior, not inferior, but different. This sexual dimorphism can lead to the desire of dominating or to the desire of submission. Another psychological explanation why most women love to have this fantasy, where they could live to be dominated, where they could like to be dominated by their partner, is connected to the ancestral, to the old school education, and is that in her fantasy, the woman is forced by the man to have intimate relationships with him. Because she's forced, she's dominated. She didn't want to have that intimate act, so in her mind, it means that she remains pure, innocent, because he forced her. She can feel pleasure, but she will not feel guilty for feeling this pleasure, because he dominated her, he forced her. So in her mind, she remains pure, even if she felt the pleasure. But she finishes this scenario the way she wanted. Most women do like to be dominated by a man who is mentally, emotionally, physically stronger than man. A woman is looking for a natural leader in the relationship and in every interaction, including erotic interaction. A woman wants to be dominated in intimacy by a man who can take care of her in every way, no matter how challenging life gets. You as a man, you've got to know how to be an emotionally strong man who can lead the way and allow the woman to relax, to be in her feminine energies, because she knows that she can count on you and that you lead the way to a better life for you, for her and for your family. Yes, most women do like to be dominated in intimacy, but not being overly aggressive with her, not in the way that many guys mistakenly assume. You, man, be dominant in intimacy if your woman has this fantasy, but do it like a role play. Ask her if she feels safe, if she likes it, and combine the dominance with tenderness. I'm here to help you, so I'll offer you my practical advice step by step regarding this domination fantasy. I am a woman, So trust me that what I'll present you here will drive your woman crazy if you put my suggestions into practice. If you, the man that you are watching me right now, want to spice up your relationship, or if you want to try something different, something unique, something new, you can try this scenario. But take care, follow this scenario only if you and your partner, your lover, are involved in that situation for some months. You can ask her one day, what does she think about fantasies, about domination? Ask her which are her erotic fantasies. Ask her if she would like to be dominated by you. Ask her how strongly would she like to be dominated by you. Ask your woman this information before doing the domination scenario that I'll discover to you. Because if she strongly does not like to be dominated, then you should not dominate her. But if your woman is telling you that she wants to try, that maybe she would like to be dominated, then wait for some days. Maybe you can wait even for some weeks after having this conversation. Then, bang! Surprise her. One night, without warning her, when you just arrived at the entrance of your block of flats, or when you just arrived back home, or when she just entered your house, unexpectedly push her against a wall. Without aggression, but firmly, kiss her with passion while taking her hands and holding her hands above her head. Touch her with passion with the other hand. Tell her that you desire her, that you want her so much, that you have dreamt about her all day long. Combine tenderness with domination. Kiss her hair and her neck very tender, then surprise her again and open very quickly her clothes with hunger, as if you would die if you would not touch her soft skin. Rip her shirt or rip her underwear and tell her that you would die if you would not touch her as soon as possible, as passionate as possible. Tell her how beautiful she is and that she is all that you have dreamt about all your life. Then you can turn her with her back towards you and you can continue as you both wish. But be very attentive at her responses to you. If she is scared, ask her if she wants you to stop. Tell her that you love her and that you desire her so much. If it seems that she likes what you are doing, then go on and be a powerful, dominant male. But don't be overly aggressive. Remember, if you want to fulfill your woman's dominance fantasy, it is very important. A. The surprise factor. She does not have to know when you'll dominate her. Take her by surprise. And B. The powerful desire for her, the hunger for her that you show by powerful touch and by powerful words. If she's a vanilla type of woman, you don't have to hurt her. You don't have to let marks on her skin. You don't have to show your physical power at the extreme. But show her that you have the strongest desire for her. Show her that she is the most wanted woman on earth. Try to use that mixture of powerful desire for her with the male physical power, with the words that says how much you desire her. The powerful desire for her combined with the masculine dominating physical power will fulfill her domination fantasy. You will fulfill her domination fantasy if you follow my suggestions. At the end, ask her what she liked, if she liked, what she liked the most, what she liked the least, and next time you'll have a better version of the dominance fantasy. Please write me in the comment section below of my YouTube channel if my suggestions helped you, and also please answer the following question. Do you want me to talk also about the dominatrix, the woman that feels pleasure when she dominates her partner? Subscribe and follow me on my channel because I'll continue this series of videos about women's fantasies but also about men's fantasies with such amazing information. My personal advice: be unique, be special, be different, so that you make the person you are dating with insatiable for you. My love for you is insatiable. Would you like to help me by subscribing my YouTube channel? My YouTube channel is called Elle is the key of your relationship, so please subscribe, like and share this video to people who might need it. Kisses. Goodbye.